What they say about us. They say the trailer's time is past and the traveller's life is wrong. But just imagine how it feels when you've spent your life on jacks and wheels, to be told to sleep and eat your meals in a place you don't belong. They say we don't belong round here, wherever round here is. But our folk travelled all these lands, lived in these woods and on these sands, and pitched tents here with their own bare hands for 500 years. They say our boys are threatening, 'cause they might know how to fight. But the boxing gyms of every town are full of youngsters, white and brown, who just want to know when the sun goes down, they can walk home safe at night. They say our risk of suicide is higher than the rest, from substance problems, stress and nerves. But when you're living on the verge, your ailments and your life can merge. They say that we're unfriendly and we don't mix in the best. Well, I make friends and friends make me, but it's hard to ask them round for tea when you don't know where your home will be from one night to the next.
When I'm at home, I'm very much surrounded with all my love and everybody else's, and it's nice.
Home to me is where your family live, so not necessarily in a specific house, but somewhere where you can get family support, a place to sit and reflect, your home city that you was brought up in, where your grandparents live.
The meaning of home for me has changed. Living a nomadic lifestyle, I put all my meaning around the fact that, I could move. So having settled more, I think safety and having a place to come back has become paramount and important, particularly as taking on a settled life, I've had to then take on those different things that are associated with being settled. And it gives me a kind of permanence that although I may go away, I can come back, what I hadn't experienced before and didn't realise I needed at the time. Because being mobile and nomadic, I was quite happy. Didn't have to have somewhere to get back to. Now I've had the ability, the privilege of having a settled space, I find it's like a safe zone. So that little space you can call yours.
They say we need to watch our health to keep us ticking right. But it's easier for our GPs to check our health and stop disease if the councils grant our simplest pleas for a pitch on a simple site. They say that we should integrate, but you need a fixed abode for a bank account and a means to pay your tax, insurance and your way, and to have your stake and to have your say when the country goes to vote. They say our problems start to fade as soon as we find our base, so the kids can go to the local schools and they won't get mocked as gypsy fools when they learn to read and they learn the tools to run in every race. They say my daughter's clever and that she can do the maths. She wants to fly a plane one day, but even a plane needs a good runway that's hard and flat and tarmacked grey before it can take off. They say my son's athletic and his future's in his hands. He wants the world to see travellers' names on the scoreboards at the Olympic Games, but it's hard to make a jump for fame if you've got nowhere to stand. They say we built the roads and fought in wars for this fine nation, so our ancestors had some foresight that our luck would turn from dark to light, and we'll start to believe that the future's bright if we find a strong foundation. They say that if we stop a while, we won't deserve our name, but history tells a different truth, that when snowfall fell on the wagon's roof, a winter stopping place was proof against the cold that came.